presence of His Holy Spirit upon us as we gather for this Triennial Conference. So prepare ourselves to call to mind. To prepare ourselves to celebrate the sacred mysteries, let us call to mind our sins.
National President Brother Colin Walsh, who's carrying the 2017 IAC Washington Conference candle. Brothers, our Supreme Knight, Brother Brian Cooper, and Bishop Max Davis. Brothers, our invited guest for this conference, Brother John Dwyer, the Western Australia State Chairman, Brother Mike Williams, the Supreme Knight of KSC National Training Conference in Brisbane. The conference candle was lit to signify the bringing of light, the light of the Holy Spirit, to guide that conference in its deliberations in harmony with the Holy Spirit. This ceremony was continued in Hobart, in Adelaide and Sydney, and today we again light a conference candle. The candle ceremony was introduced to the International Alliance of Catholic Knights meeting in Melbourne in 2001 and has become part of that tradition.
Living by the Catholic faith means making our life to be enlightened and enriched by the cardinal and chivalrous virtues of prudence, faith, justice, fortitude, and temperance in all its charitable works which you have outlined in your statement, as orders of rightly expressing in what you are able to transmit to the people. This ideal by which the members of the order live is qualified very appropriately by the Southern Cross. Knights of the Southern Cross. This qualification underlines one of the basic objectives of the order, that is, to promote the advancement of Australia under the Southern Cross. In the national flag, without seeking to impose religion on all the citizens, the symbol and fact of the Southern Cross is embedded.
One of the backdrops should be the Cathedral for the Vivid Light Show.
Is it really?
Yeah, the other one is the Opera House. After dinner tonight.
Yeah, no, I'm trying.
Officially retired, you know. You're officially retired, you know.
I'm officially retired. But I'm working today.
You work hard and retire.
Looks like. I'm in that limbo. This is office out there. They're only I've got a connection.
Joseph Lynch, Joseph Patrick.
Bud.
Said I got a connection.
My grandparents were here
He was married twice, and his first wife buried up there with some of his other children. Second family.
going to mention was one of the best things that ever happened to me. Yeah, thanks. 30 minutes. That's good, Brother Brian. One of the best things that ever happened to me was joining the state council in Victoria, because I then got to know the brothers in the branches in Victoria, and now extended that to the brothers in South Australia as well, being a member in South Australia as well. And then I joined the national, and I got to know all you brothers and the brothers right across Australia. And as the IAC president, and being lucky enough to be elected as the IAC president, I've now come in contact with brothers right around.
Gentlemen, would you please raise your right hand and affirm your pledge of office? Together, I acknowledge and declare as follows, that under the Constitution of our Order, the National Council has the general supervision of our Order, the duty of ensuring that the laws of our Order are faithfully administered, the power and authority to interpret the laws of our Order in accordance with the Constitution, and that any such interpretation is final. Therefore, I pledge myself as follows: to observe all the articles and requirements of the Constitution and all decisions and lawful directions of the National Council, to allow no consideration other than the good of our Order to influence me in expressing opinions, making decisions, or exercising my vote in any matters, including elections. I make these solemn pledges, firmly resolved to carry them out, knowing that if I fail, I shall be guilty of a serious breach. Please be seated. Bishop Davis will now invest the national officers with their oaths of office. I represent Brother George Secula for inspiration of Supreme Knight.
Supreme Knight of the Order of Knights of the Southern Cross for the next 3 years, and receives the blessing of the Holy Spirit upon all.
My Lord, I now present Brother Vincent Granahan for installation as Deputy Supreme Knight. My Lord, I present Brother Ian Fleetwood for installation as National Secretary.
I install you as the National Secretary of the Order of the Knights of the Southern Cross. Receives you the blessing of Almighty God and the grace of the Holy Spirit on the work of the Lord.
Please join me in congratulating our new Secretary.
I've just finished with a couple of points. One of the things that struck me when I reviewed the national curriculum is that there's a lot of talk about values. And even now, you know, with politics, with government, with banks, for some reason, they still talk about values. And I wrote an article for The Australian last year where I said, well, we really should be talking about virtues. Forget the values. I mean, values are okay, but let's get serious. If we're teaching young kids, let's give them a sense of what the virtues are. And if you're looking at justice, wisdom, courage, moderation, faith, hope, love, a lot of this comes from Christian teaching. And it's vitally important that we reaffirm that and give young people a sense.
Thank you all for being here this evening. Thank you to all the knights that have come from right across Australia who have given up their time to really celebrate this important milestone. 100 years is a very difficult task or a difficult milestone to actually achieve for any organisation. But for our organisation to be here for 100 years and to beat the odds is a wonderful achievement, and is testament to all of the knights that have come before us, that are here with us now and in other parts of Australia, and that are here to and that will come. The Knights have been around for 100 years and have achieved an amazing amount during that period of time. And every state is different. I mean, every state has achieved amazing things, and as a collective, we can be incredibly proud of that. For me, and if I can be personal, this evening is a very important time in my life. I mean, I joined the Order in '99 in Perth, and I never expected that I would be here this evening and have this role. And for me, this is a very important role, and I'm proud to have the support of all of the Knights who have helped me to actually get to this point. And I hope I don't disappoint during this period of time that I'm here.
The arms of Jesus outstretched on the cross in sacrificial love for us become transformed in these days of Easter in the outstretched arms of his resurrection that welcome us, that embrace us. He embraces us in our joys, in our challenges, when we stumble, when we're confused, when we're frightened. Those outstretched arms constantly beckon us to move always towards him with confidence and the knowledge that he will return. And that return will herald the final at home, where the very purpose of our whole creation will be completed.
And may the blessing of Almighty God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit come upon you and remain with you forever. Amen. The Mass is ended. Go in peace.
I used to work with the waterfall.